Hey, Magic Makers. I'm Mombirella.
I'm Yukita Cosplay.
And I'm CJ Peterson. Welcome to Magic Making Mischief. Get your wands to the ready because we solemnly swear we're up to no good. And speaking of to no good, we have a special guest tonight, Miss Shelby.
Shelbunny!
And Shelby has lots of fun things. Actually, she's coming for a dual reason. Count them, too.
Yes.
Because
she's multi-talented.
She's a multi-talented. First, we have a couple people saying hi. Jeremy says hi. Maria says hi. Geek Cred says hey, y'all. So we've already got lots of people watching. Shelbunny does art as well as cosplay. So we're going to be talking about two different things today. So lots of fun coming in today. Shelbunny, welcome. Happy to have you.
Thank you for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
So which one do you want to tackle first, your art or your cosplay?
Let's do cosplay because that was the first thing I got into.
Yes, it was.
So there's a couple things that you do. I know that one of them, I believe, is Belle. Is it not?
Yes. Belle is my pride and joy. She is my favorite everything.
Animator says Shelbunny. Hi. So what made you want to do Belle?
So
you make a good Belle, by the way. You do.
Thank you.
Amazing Belle. Yes.
My spirit princess.
Growing up, I've loved to read, and Belle was the only princess with brown hair, and she loved to read, and she was kind of the oddball out, and so it was just kind of like, a match for us, or for me, and just when I wanted to do a princess, finally got kind of out of like my tomboy princesses phase, and I was like, no, glitter everything. So Belle was the first one, and that was a labor of love because it was my first year teaching. I can't remember, or I was becoming a teacher at that point. And it was like 3 months of straight working on it for, 4 or 5 hours a night just to get it ready for Anime Matsuri 2017. I think it was 2017.
I think so
too. Quite remember. It was a long time ago now. But yes, Belle is my favorite, and then that's kind of the cosplay that solidified me, I believe, into the cosplay world. And then I started
agreed.
Trying to make more.
The best princess cosplay ever.
Yes, my friend Corey. Hi. Yes, so Belle, she is my pride and joy, and I still wear her to this day, even though I've had to make a new corset. The skirt part and everything else is still holding up really well, so I'm very happy about that.
And what other cosplays have you done?
Oh goodness, what other cosplays?
Because it wasn't just the blue Belle one, you've also done the yellow
the ball gown,
because it's a transformation dress.
Yeah, you've done.
Oh yes, that's right. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. Yeah.
Oh right. Yeah.
Totally transforms from her more regular blue dress to her whole ball gown dress. That's awesome.
Yeah. Designer Daddy was like really popular in like 2017s, and so he would make all those little kids transforming dresses, and I'm like, I'm gonna make an adult one, and did it. And yeah, that's it was a lot of work. I had to figure out. I like watched his videos back frame by frame to see how he did it. And with kids' costumes, it's like a lot less fabric, so it's like, oh, you can use Velcro, but on 10 pounds of fabric, Velcro doesn't really work. So I had to like sew in snaps and everything. So yes, Belle is by far my favorite. I've done Tinkerbell, although I didn't make her. I've done a lot of the princesses because I used to do kids parties while I was in college. I would go to birthday parties and be all the princesses, Elsa, Anna, all of them. So I've cosplayed a lot of princesses. The cosplays I have made village dress Ariel. So I have to go back through my pictures. I can't think of them off the top of my head.
Your favorites always come to mind.
I know, my favorites come to mind. I've made Harley Quinn, Periwinkle, from the Tinkerbell movies. Fluttershy, thank you. See, it's like you know them. I'm sitting here going like, what have I made? I don't remember.
kind of grew up together, so I watched you make all these things, and it was great.
Yeah. Just a lot, honestly, so much.
Do you have any Harry Potter themed ones?
I have a Gryffindor robe and when I have my hair like super frizzy or I have like a curly wig, then I can easily be Hermione, like super easily.
Nice. Yes. Gryffindor.
Indubitably. Yes, Gryffindor, not Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff.
No,
I'm a Slytherin.
No Slytherin.
No Slytherin.
That was a cry sniff, not
no
just like
Slytherin.
There's this thing. All right. So, yeah, you've got a lot of anime ones too, though, right? I don't know if you've made them yourself or if, like, but honestly, like cosplay's cosplay, but
yeah, Fairy Tale. I believe her name was Lucy from Fairy Tale. I've cosplayed her, and now I'm like,
okay, here we go. Sorry, it took me a second to find him. I had to go down past.
Yeah,
pictures. So here we go.
There we go.
Used to be Shelbunny Cosplay, and then it's now Shelbunny Creates. There we go, Spider-Gwen. Oh my God, Snow White.
Odette. You've been Odette, girl. I love Swan Princess.
I'm like, who has been? Belle is my favorite, obviously.
Shoot, Odette is my favorite of you. Oh my God.
Well, you make a good Elsa, though.
Thank you.
I love it.
Okay, but you should.
Oh, is that Odette too?
Going blonde.
I've honestly thought about it. I have thought about it, but it has to be a very
high
specific
vibe for you, like high key.
It works.
Vibe.
Yeah, like that Spider-Gwen hair, like easily I could do that. Snow White I made. Odette I made. The white corset on the fairy I made. And then I think we're just getting into like
Snow White.
Pose. Yes, I love my Snow White. That Elsa I did not make, but I embezzled the crap out of it. So
love.
You got some good diversity. I love how you can like actually pull these off. Embellished. Oh, there. Embezzled.
Not embezzled. Embellished.
No, I love that you can go from like.
I was just gonna let it go.
That's a total palette change. That's awesome.
And then after that, that's when it shifted into Shelbunny Creates.
The rest was more art.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait,
she is an artist.
I'm gonna flip this back and pull this up in just a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Because there's, but I didn't want to flip it on you. Wow. Hold on. I didn't want to flip this while you guys were watching because I didn't want to mess with what you guys were seeing. But now you guys can see what I was seeing.
Oh yeah, there's the very beginning.
Yeah.
Those are started my account.
Yes, we have all of them. We have Tink.
Your OG cosplays. Oh, there's Tinkerbell. Yeah, I've never seen your Tinkerbell. Oh, what is that one? Not the one beside Tinkerbell right there.
Oh, Sophia the First. So that was when I was doing the princess party.
Oh my God, goodness.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jack Frost.
Jack. Oh my God, your Jack was amazing. That's what made me start.
Was it Anna?
Yeah, Anna, Tinkerbell. I still have my Tinkerbell wings. I still wear them.
There's Ariel.
Oh my gosh. Okay, funny story with the Ariel. So I do not remember which convention. It was, I think, one of the ones in Dallas potentially, but it was me and another person, and we had our mono fins. We went down to the pool to get pictures, and people were coming down because they were like, "We saw mermaids in the pool."
Oh
like,
no.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one's
really
cool.
fun.
But what I was oohing and ahhing on is her costume designing is actually on here.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I forgot I had those. Oh my gosh! Yeah, that was the whole process.
This is what I was like.
I'm trying to do more of this stuff, like whenever I do it, but it's hard to actually capture it when you're in that creative process. Like I like how you've got the different steps there,
that's
especially
what I'm
when
actually
you're
struggling
making
with currently.
Yeah.
Like, I did it there. I don't know why it was so easy for me to post updates there, but it's like when I'm posting updates about my art or trying to vlog or film for YouTube, and I'm just like, I didn't do anything because I was creating for 3 hours straight.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, it's hard to get in that process of actually sharing the actual process before. It's so much easier just to be like, look what I made. But then it's like, well, hold on, I put a lot of work into this.
The transformation video. If you go back down, the transformation videos there. Oh, I want to see it again.
Is that Gaston?
It's that blue one.
That one right there.
This one?
Up one more row.
Top left.
Yep, right there. Play it. Yes.
Yes, there's her transformation bell dress.
Yes.
Oh, it's so pretty too.
Does not transform anymore. It
Oh
got
my
way too
gosh.
heavy. But yeah, it's
That
still,
is
still get views
cool.
every now and then. It'll be like, oh, so and so, you know, like
Oh, that's gorgeous. It's so
She
Video.
did such a
cute.
good job, y'all. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
That is
goodness.
cool.
I'll just tux down in the skirt there too. That's awesome.
yeah.
Girl,
It's
I
a
have always
labor of
been so
love.
proud of you, and this is
Oh
not.
my gosh.
This
Thank
is just cute. Always.
Love it.
Yeah, I made my friends Harley Quinn. That's the Ariel and the Fluttershy. Yeah, and you can see the bell dress kind of becomes less poofy, and that's when I took out the blue underneath it. So I actually need to go back in and like add more petticoats to make it, you know, poof up some more. Oh, I forgot I did Moana too.
Aw.
And I actually hand carved
That's a good shot on
those
the beach there, too.
stamps.
Oh, you did.
Oh, really?
I made stamps
Nice.
for that and hand carved them. And I had to look into like those seashells. I think they're called cowrie shells. So I ordered them so I could specifically sew them onto the outfit.
You
Oh,
did
and
such a good
Wendy's. I forgot about
job.
Wendy's.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Wendy.
You're Wendy. Ah.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh,
So, yeah,
Jasmine.
there's a lot of really cool
Girl,
stuff
you
on
as
this.
Jasmine, that
lot.
matches you so well.
You flow through
I
the hair
love
colors well. I
Jasmine.
gotta say, like, not everybody can do that, you know, from blonde to
you.
black and everything in the middle. That really works well. So I love
I
it.
mean, Shelby's
It's good,
gorgeous
it's good.
altogether,
Here
so
you
it
go.
makes
Here's a
sense.
variety one for you.
Oh, yeah. I think that was
Oh,
like
we got
everything I had made in
Jasmine,
a year.
Elsa. Is that Red Riding Hood?
So when was this? That was 2018. So yeah, that was.
You even made a Katrina. How pretty.
Yeah, so that was a compilation of 2017. Everything I did.
Oh my!
Let's see.
Almost
Sorry,
back
we've
up.
missed like. Hold on.
They're backing up.
Lots of
Sorry.
things. So Geek Cred says, "Have you ever done non-Disney princesses?"
I think we already
hopefully
answered that with the
with,
Odette. Yeah.
Yes,
going
she
through all of
has.
them.
Steve says, "Hi, ladies. Nice to see you, Mombi." Jeremy says Slytherin. Corey says Sora.
Oh, oh my God! How could I forget that? Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
That crust. Yes.
Sora.
Geek Cred cosplay
Cosplay
embezzlement.
Sora. Okay,
Crystal
yes.
says
So my
Jack.
nickname in high school and still currently is Sora because I think one of my very first cosplays was Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Which
I remember
how
you
could
getting
I
the
forget?
Keyblade and everything.
Corey also says, "I love her, Jack." And then
You too, Corey.
Animator says, "Oh my God, so beautiful." And says, "Love, yes, Wendy."
One day I will fit back into Wendy's. She is, you know, it's a very tight cosplay.
Yeah,
right
if you go down through her Instagram, which is at Shelbunny Creates, that's SHELBUNNYCREATES. You go to her Instagram and that they're all in there. After you get past the art, they're all the way down the bottom.
Okay.
But all of her
Very
art's at the top,
bottom.
and we're gonna head into that in just a second. But yeah, that's all of her cosplays, which are really cool. And you can see some cool stuff. But now we're gonna head into your art, which is really cute too.
Oh my
Thank
goodness.
you.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
So let's see, art. So I've kind of done a little bit of everything throughout the convention world. I started with cosplay, moved into volunteering for certain conventions. And I was like, oh, one day I'll get into the artist alley because I was going to school for animation and wanted to draw. And my very first convention was Comic Palooza.
Oh wow, that's big for a first one.
Yeah, it was really big. It was right after they reopened after COVID.
Oh my goodness.
And I started with the princess stickers because, you know, who doesn't love princesses? And going through this, it's kind of showing you my process of figuring out what I want to create, how do I want to draw. And you can actually see right there, the Jasmine in the middle, that's from 2017 to 2020. So my art style changed quite a bit and actually improved very greatly. And so I felt that, oh, I can actually do this now because that art from 2017 was me trying to get into Artist Alley at the time. But I'm like, I don't like it. I look at it now compared to what I can make. And I'm like, it's not good. To me, it isn't. You know, I've definitely improved quite a bit.
You definitely have.
And yeah, you can
But
see the
that's the
mask.
goal.
So with COVID, yeah, the goal is
Yes.
always
Right.
improve. Like you're
Keep
never
moving
gonna.
forward.
Yes, always
Mhm.
keep moving forward. Oh, there's another one, the Rapunzel 2017 to 2020, and the Ariel as well. So after that, I
yeah,
saw my style, how it
a
improved
different-
so much, and I was just like, I gotta do this. I gotta do the Artist Alley. Started with stickers and Etsy, and I actually started making them at home. So I bought my Verse Cricut machine with the print and cut. After I started having 20 plus designs, I was like, I can't keep making these stickers because I'll, get an order and I'm like, crap, I have no stickers. Let me go and make them real quick. And it would just cut into my time of creating. So I have to order third party now, and it just frees up so much time to make new art or, do other projects that I'm currently working on.
I totally get that. That makes
Yeah,
so much more sense because that opens it up because you as the artist, like, unless you were specifically crafting it like a special way. So like in this case, it's just getting them to make it so that you have it available on that product, that sticker or whatever. Yeah, that makes total sense.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
it's still your art. It's just
I just
making it
can't sit there
better.
and cut them
Okay.
out anymore. I just don't have the time. So I'm actually in the process of trying to get ready for my next convention, which is not NerdCon, I'm sorry, NostalgiaCon. I was like, it's one of these.
That's our
Like,
next one coming up.
Bessie,
We
will
miss
be
you out there.
Well,
No, NostalgiaCon.
the
Yeah.
cool thing about doing it the way you're doing it is you have these sheets that I've noticed.
I don't make those too much anymore because getting the sticker so small and then having the outline not cut into the sticker was very difficult. And so I have a sticker site where I can outsource them, but they're a little on the pricey side. So I just kind of have to like figure out, okay, these are the ones I'm going to make. These are the ones I'm going to buy, and just do that.
Oh, look at that Elsa.
Oh yeah, I love her. She's still my favorite.
So pretty.
And so you can even see that
Aw.
small difference from, May 2020 to December 2020. My style even changed a little bit as well.
Your detailing
You
increased.
grew.
Totally
Yay.
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it
And
to get to the. Oh, look, there's Shit Sprites. They're so cute. Yeah, I know you do a lot of Studio Ghibli. I always find a Studio Ghibli in there. So
I have
I want to
that.
draw more.
I have that as well. I also have that. Did I
So
mention
I'm
I have
waiting
what
that?
for
else
the
do you have?
I'm waiting for the axolotls.
I love her
Those will probably be up a
stickers.
little bit. I think that's when so the axolotls was my first viral video on TikTok, and that's when I was like, okay, I think I finally like
I have
made
that
a
too.
name
I
for
found
myself.
my niche.
Yes. And I love the axolotls so much. And this year was actually the first year I did not get to create a Halloween design. So the axolotls were my first Halloween
Oh, there's the beginning of them.
collection. Oh yeah, here they are.
Oh yeah. So she does a couple of different very like unique animals that she does different variants on, and I love seeing them because you do the Halloween ones and you do a few different other things with them. The axolotl, the dinosaur, and hold on, the cat. Is there
Yes.
another one that you're starting to? There's something else that you just dropped about recently.
I just did the capybaras in space.
Yep.
Probably. Yeah.
That was probably my most recent one. And so like the whole big reason I haven't really put out any new designs, because one, getting ready for the convention, the next Artist Alley convention. So we have NostalgiaCon beginning of December. And then I'm actually launching my first Kickstarter campaign December 1st for enamel pens. And so
nice.
I haven't been posting a lot because I'm like working on getting everything ready for that. And it's kind of going.
I'm gonna take this off to show it. So at Kimo Kawaii last year, I think she was working on these cute little things, and these battery rings are just like some of my absolute favorites now, and I wear them all the time. So I had to wear them
Do you
today.
have jewelry too?
Oh yeah.
Occasionally, like I don't sell them on my Etsy, but if I want to, be working on something at the Artist Alley table, I'll bring jewelry. So I'll make like those little bat earrings or necklaces, or just I don't know, whatever I'm in the mood for. I really don't keep anything the same. Everything's always slightly different, a slight variation. So they're all
She even
pretty
makes
unique
things
pieces.
for people like us that have metal allergies. She will actually accommodate with the earring posts that do not mess with your ears like that. So
I also keep those little clasps for people who don't have their ears pierced. I'll also have those available. If they're like, oh, I'd love these, I just don't have my ears pierced. I'm like, oh, let me change them out for you real quick. And I'll, can do it right there at the table.
Oh, that's
Very
cool.
cool.
I didn't know
Maybe
that.
catch up on some comments. John Bordeaux says, hey, Geek Cred says, I like the student tears stickers.
That's when I was still a teacher. I'm not a teacher anymore, but yeah, that one was close to home.
Seth says Rory. I don't know what
that is the Loch Ness Monster who dresses up as different characters. So I have his name is Rory. Rory, yeah.
And
so
then
he dresses
Omar
as
says, hey,
Lightyear, Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. So I haven't drawn him in a while.
Got it.
Yep.
Got
He's
it.
just kind of like a little character I created.
I love it. I love your original.
I was gonna say, how long have you been doing the stickers and selling the art itself at the Comic-Cons?
So first convention was 2021. Started my business 2020 because we were shut down with the school district for months into the summer. So I had all this time on my hand, and I was like, I'm going to do something I've always wanted to do, and that was run my own business, have my own art. And I had bought stickers from a friend recently, and I was like, I can do this. I can do this, and just started from there. So I've been running the business since I think it was like May of 2020, and then doing Artist Alley since Comic Palooza 2021.
Nice.
Corey says, I still have
minutes, Mickey ears.
I think
Nurse
she means
Mickey
Nurse
ears.
Mickey
Oh,
ears.
Nurse Mickey ears.
Oh, yeah. I made some Nurse Mickey ears for her specifically. There was an enamel pin that Disney dropped 2020, and it was the Nurses Day Mickey pin, and like nobody could get it. Like it sold out super fast. So I made her specifically a Nurses Mickey sticker.
Aw.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you. So would you have any advice? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, actually, go ahead and ask your question.
I was gonna say, would you have any advice for somebody who wants to get into doing art at Comic-Cons? Because it's not an easy thing to get into.
It's not. I think the biggest thing for me is, the best advice I can give is do your research. Like really know what you're getting into, because these booths are getting more and more expensive, and people aren't spending as much money right now. So it's just kind of be aware and do your research. I'll go into I'll walk around the Artist Alley, and I'll see tables that don't really have extravagant setups. And unfortunately, because the setup isn't appealing, people aren't going to stop by. So it's like, take the time to invest in your setup, take the time to invest in your art, and do your research. Like that's probably my biggest advice I can offer is know everything you need to know before going in. And practice makes progress. I don't like to say practice makes perfect, because there's always room to improve.
Agreed.
Always improve in your art.
Very well
That's probably
put.
my biggest advice.
Works hard joining us. And she also says good advice. And Geeks Cred says oversaturation of cons affects sales, and it does.
That too.
Some cons though have started like waiting till everybody turns in applications, and they've started like balancing some of their cons out. So if you can find a good con organizer, sometimes they do that.
Yes.
Also, as somebody who's done quite a few now, personally, our opinion usually is based off of like our experience, though, and it's a little different as an artist there, I'd imagine. But we prefer the smaller cons because they're more personal, kind of friendly feel to them. What do you think as far as like vending as an artist there? So
I've actually had to cut back on the smaller conventions because I I can barely make back table. I don't make enough, unfortunately, to justify the 2-3 days I would rather go as an attendee and support other artists there than go as my, with my booth and everything. So while I love the smaller local conventions, like the person commented, there is an oversaturation of them. And because you have oversaturation of small ones, oversaturation of big ones, you have conventions that are going back to back to back every weekend.
Yes.
People are not spending a lot of money. They're not able to go out to all of these conventions, and it is affecting the artists and the vendors there, and even people who run the panels. So it's, unfortunately, I have stopped doing the smaller conventions. I would rather show up as an attendee and support that way. But the way for my booth to make money, because it is a business, I have to make profit. I've started only doing those bigger conventions where I know I will see that profit and be able to reinvest it back into my business.
Good advice. Works hard says true. There are a lot of cons now.
There's like 2 or 3 every weekend.
For real.
Especially
Shelby,
some seasons. Yeah.
thank you so much for joining us today.
you
Next
so
week,
much for
we're going to
having
have Patricia Patz, who does Peppermint Patty, will be joining us.
Yeah.
This weekend, keep an eye out because Mombi and Yukita should be showing up at NerdCon this weekend, I believe.
We'll be at NerdCon this Saturday, November 16th. Be
Yes,
there.
and we should have a panel. The details are a little hazy right now, so keep an eye out for that coming up. We have prizes to give away there, so one way or another, we'll figure that out. And Yukita, of course, is helping judge the cosplay contest and is a featured cosplayer there. So
Yes.
Jeremy
also
said he will be
us-
there.
See? And
Yay.
us cosplayers will also have a panel there as well. So, stop by, come say hi, and ask questions because we like answering them.
yes, and that is a free event, free parking. So
Perfect.
only Saturday only.
Yeah.
So yeah, y'all come on out. And also we'll be picking up a special autograph for CJ while we're there. And then we have a trip coming up to go visit her because for those of y'all who know, that she's been having a lot of issues with her health because they found
synovial sarcoma, aka cancer.
Your girl's
So
got cancer, okay? And we trying to
your
make
girl's
sure she's
grounded
happy.
because your girl's doing radiation therapy. So
Yeah.
So she's
my
not coming to
girls
see
are
us.
gonna help the girl, and they're gonna get me an autograph.
So
I'm gonna
huge
remind
thank
Moppy to get you an autograph because
I want to give
I'm gonna
a
be busy.
And one of my favorite shows, Stargate. One of the guys is going to be there that plays Jonas. Quinn is going to be there this weekend. So hope a little jelly, but they're going to help me out. They're going to help the girl. So
Yes.
yes. And I want to give a huge thank you to our friends who have donated to help us to be able to go on this trip. And we will give CJ a hug for all of you guys. Blind SOB and Jeremy and Shabri have actually donated already as well. And we still have the GoFundMe up right now on our Facebook. So yes. Or
They're
all of
wonderful people. Look, it's made out of
thank
rubber.
y'all. Are we all doing this?
I don't know, but yeah, we've got.
All right. So huge thank you guys for that. And if anyone else is interested in donating, we will give CJ a hug for you guys too. The GoFundMe is up on our Facebook group, Magic Makers United, and also on my page. So
He finally made his mistake.
I gotta stop doing finger guns. Okay.
That's never going to happen. All right, guys. So if you haven't had a chance to, make sure to smash that thumbs up and that you're subscribed to CJ Peterson and Mommy Rella on YouTube, as well as Yukita Cosplay on Instagram, and check out Shelbunny Creates. So she's on Instagram. Woo! Did you say you're starting on YouTube up as well? Okay, so check her out. Is it the same name?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, awesome. So y'all check her out as well. And until next time, love you guys. Mischief managed. Bye.